Everybody's gonna get their breakdown. Crazy Jimmy's back.
James Saroka is a supposed influencer. He runs search engine optimization marketing, which is, really beneficial when I hadn't heard of him before, and his YouTube channel has far less subscribers than people I would even consider low on the YouTube totem pole. Jimmy Saroka has been blowing up on the internet because of various clips. Clips of him being manipulative, him being a prick, being a crybaby. Hey, you know what? Fuck it. We'll let him speak for a minute.
But I hit a woman. So it's kind of like forgiveness is a necessity. The reason I did it was because I had worked so hard for what I had here and everything that I built. The reason I crossed that line is because Caitlyn had lied so heavily to you guys on screen to protect herself and was willing to throw under the bus people who I was throwing under the bus with her on a level that was inappropriate. When they came screaming in the window, I couldn't figure out why. And then I'm getting blamed for it. And I'm probably still getting blamed for it. And now I know that I don't have the whole story. And that just really upset me. And so we got in a tussle and it wasn't good.
Now talk about good old dollar store looking Ben Shapiro ass fucker over here. We also have to talk about his girlfriend, Kate. She's about 19 years old. Apparently her family had taken Jimmy in at one point. And then Jimmy decided to kind of turn her on her family. We'll get to that clip later. I got that sort of slotted in a little later. But I'm going to just play so you can hear how she talks. We're going to have another clip going. But yes, this is Kate. She is 19. I believe Jimmy is 26. So take that into consideration as we go forward.
I will always, even if I don't per se want a relationship with my family right now, I will always call them my family. I will always tell them that I love them. I will always love them. I will always pray for them. I will always call them my family. But I will tell you, not everyone is that kind. Not everyone is that kind.
Apparently, they abuse each other a lot. Now, I say apparently because I don't really believe Jimmy when he says that she abuses him. Because he seems like a smug prick in all of these videos, so I just don't trust him or believe him. But I'm going to let him speak for himself.
No, hitting didn't occur this morning. No, it's been happening over the last couple of months between the two of us. I'm not angry. That's it. I know I seem angry. I'm stern. I'm standing up for myself. Anger is when you lash out at somebody. This is not me lashing out. It may seem that way, but pay very close attention. You've seen me have breakdowns before. I know you have. Pay attention to how I'm taking this very seriously, right? There's a difference between just outright mania and me taking this seriously. This is very serious. No hitting has occurred today, absolutely not. No hitting has occurred yesterday, I don't believe. I don't remember. Did you hit me? Did I hit you yesterday? Yeah, we hit each other yesterday. How about today? Not today. Nope.
So now I know what you might be thinking. Is he just acting or playing around? According to him, no.
This isn't an act. This is officially drama. A big burning ball of fire that I have created on purpose.
Now you might be thinking, what kind of drama is he, supposedly involved in? A lot of it, again, has to do with Kate. We brought her up earlier, and we're going to keep bringing her up. Because she is important to this story, and we'll go through more of it with her. She gets yelled at, berated, called names by her, and it's visible. It's not like it's hidden. It's not like it's under the surface shit. It's visible. It's visible right in the fucking forefront of everything he's done. And as you go through, you'll start to realize exactly just how much shit he's putting her through. And I'll even play the next video. Fuck it.
In your own words, before you mock me like a parrot to make fun of me because you think it's funny, but you're fucked up. Tell the truth or get the fuck out of my house. Yep, look like it. Go ahead. You compose yourself and let me know when you're ready to be an adult and not look like a fucking abused patient that you're not. Because this is a conversation between two adults on screen. You don't see an attacker when you look at me. People feel bad for you. They want your pain to end,
or your life to begin. And they're ready to choose for you. But nobody can choose for you because you're an adult!
Yes, like I said, he even admits in some aspects to abusing her. Which, I'll play that clip in a second here. But it just makes you wonder, what is this knockoff dollar store Ben Shapiro? You know, where does he think he's coming from? Where does he get this fucking ego? I'll actually talk about that right after we play this next clip. I just want to front load of this so you know kind of how and who the person I'm talking about acts as, you know, in his daily life. I want you to just get that mental image before we start digging a little deeper into him. How about that?
Stop looking at me. I don't want your looks. I don't want you watching my screen. I genuinely want to block you. As you take... What is she doing? She's looking at me in some way, shape, or form just to say that she can. You're going to get kicked out. I'm going to call the police and let them know I'm abusing you.
Now, like I said, he is a scam artist. He is this skeevy little prick. And I'm going to read from an article on ripoffscams.com. Report filed, Jimmy Saroka, Feet Piece International, Feet Piece, James Saroka, Jim Saroka, disaster fraud again, Houston flood victims, PA, Sugarloaf. Beware of this business, individual, product, or service, they should not be trusted. Jimmy Saroka of Sugarloaf, PA, and most recently of Bloomberg, PA, who also calls himself Feet Piece International, and his 19-year-old girlfriend, Caitlin, I can't spell that name, are grifters who intentionally defraud, manipulate senior citizen and disaster victims out of money, food, and housing by using the claim they are YouTube broadcasters on a mission to spread peace and positivity throughout the United States. They're intentionally homeless and unemployed and grift using the Feet Piece International name to build a cult and cult following using YouTube, Snapchat, Twitter, and Periscope. Jimmy Saroka collected money on behalf of the Houston flood victims and determined he needed the money more, and used the funds he collected for helping the victims on his personal bills and grifting. Jimmy Saroka collected the money for Houston flood victims utilizing the Twitter application Periscope. Jimmy Saroka never went to Houston to deliver on his promises to assist flood victims. There is recorded, documented evidence of a fraud he committed in the name of the Houston flood disaster victims, and a long list of donors with whom he has never refunded. Jimmy Saroka is a 25-year-old man who is also severely mentally ill and defrauding people since he was 18 years old. He's a former foster youth who has also defrauded Bloomberg University of student-free housing and living expense funding using his foster status, choosing not to attend classes due to his mental illness. Between 2017 and 2018, he was committed to inpatient psychiatrical hospitals in the Bloomsburg, PA area 7 times due to his mental instability and dangerous mental illness. Jimmy Saroka is a charismatic fraudster who is seeking support to develop a cult of like-minded grifters whom he can control. His ultimate goal is fame and fortune without working for a paycheck and to be on the Ellen Show. This lines up with how he acts, his manipulation you can see on this girl. I don't think Caitlin is a bad person, I really don't. I just think she's naive. I think she's being manipulated by a deranged motherfucker. We're gonna get back to another clip so I can kind of segue into talking about that. So, here's the next clip.
I'm in it for the big bucks, kid. Victimization doesn't make you the big bucks. Shut up.
Don't tell me to shut up.
So go ahead and stand up to me. Take the screen, Katie. Do what your father did. Take it. Just take it. Just keep taking it, like his father. Like your uncle. Keep taking.
Now, I don't know what Jimmy just implied there, but I have a feeling that he implied that her uncle had abused her sexually, which is possible and could explain some of her behaviors and mannerisms. But still, it's really fucked up to bring to somebody that you supposedly love. Now, Jimmy has an opinion on respect. We're gonna play that clip in a second here. But he's not respectful with his opinion of the way he treats people, so why shouldn't anybody treat him with respect? That is the question.
You women who disrespect men and expect respect in return. Sit on it and rotate, because you do anyway.
Because the second I tell her we're equal, she takes that as, I am a master feminist. I shall destroy men.
They have been noted to get physically violent with each other, and he acts like the biggest fucking crybaby I've ever seen when it comes to trying to actually talk with her like a normal person would. This man isn't normal, and I shouldn't be saying he's normal, but still, I don't understand how a man can be like this. I don't understand how anyone can be like this, because it's fucking obnoxious, you know? It really fucking is. He acts like a skeevy, smarmy little prick, you know?
My life is worth it, and I am going to pay for the deficit of everyone, including you, them, Josh, the people who ruin my life, Judge Conahan. I'm going to pay for all of them on purpose. That's not sainthood. It's called logic. Give it to me. It's mine. It's my life. It's mine. Because I'm not looking for sainthood. I'm looking for mastery. Mastery that I already have within myself. I want to pay for their sins, since nobody else will. I'm already being punished, quote unquote. I make my own punishment. That way no one else can punish me. That's what smart people do. Make your own punishment. Or realize that there's no punishment to be had. Because people just do wrong. That doesn't make them wrong.
You can hit me. That's somebody just said. You can hit me and get away with it. It's true. Go ahead.
No, because it's not appropriate.
No, it's not. Not on screen or off screen. But you think the moment the screen comes off, it's okay to behave however you feel like it. I'm not convincing you to stay anymore. I am begging you to leave because we should be outside enjoying the day right now.
I like that a lot.
But you think that happens before we make a plan. We just wing it.
made a plan.
Nope. What do we like to do for fun? Well, I like to go outside and do things, and that's why I do them. But I'm here with Katie because Katie doesn't enjoy doing that.
I do enjoy doing that.
Then maybe you should plan with me because there's two of us, and this feet piece thing is not just yours or mine. You are in a cycle. I'm not abusing you anymore. You are done putting me in a position of control where you get to abuse me like your father in his privacy. Fuck you. You can say fuck me too all you want, but that's all you're doing is trying to fuck me. So fuck off. Or grow up. Because I deserve better. And you're gonna do better, you're gonna be better, or you're gonna fuck off. And join all your poor asshole friends who are crazy motherfuckers who want their pills, their welfare, and their Walmart food. Got it? Laugh all you want. You think I'm sabotaging myself. I'm not. I feel bad for them. So I'm gonna give them a life that they can be entertained by because I care. While you just shit on me like they do. You deserve to be poor. You're not in a position to execute. Because you just want to avoid the facts, let me talk, you be quiet, and then pretend like I've abused you. Because you think you've won right now. And you're a fucking idiot. Because you have definitely not won. We have both lost. That's not winning. Haters know that. I will be my own fan or my own hater. No one else is going to do the job for me better than I can. So fuck you again. And you're choosing to be a victim. So go be a victim. You don't belong here.
Something interesting about him, he knows that he's going to get outraged for everything he does, and he even talks about being monetized for this shit. He knows that people are going to be outraged at him, and he's going to make money off of it, which is incredibly fucking disgusting, but he keeps doing it. He keeps fucking doing it. Here's him admitting it.
You're not trapped by the people helping you, trapped by your own approach to making money, which is to rely on others and hoping to get monetized. Javier, not true. Currently monetized, already monetized, in case you haven't noticed. Full ability to make money. I do the analytics, I'm well aware of it. I'm very, very good at it. I just was letting everyone else define how I had to do it. I had to accept everyone's help. I had to involve other people. And I was afraid to do it on my own because I didn't want to be alone. Here's the biggest thing is I was afraid of getting trapped by bad people. Right? I make my money and then someone takes advantage of me because they know better. Well, guess what? It happened anyway. But instead of wealthy people taking advantage of me, poor people took advantage of me. Financially poor people. Maybe a better thing, maybe better than if wealthy people had taken advantage of me, because then they would have used me for the rest of my life probably. Better learn now than later. Sales down 40% since this full moon virus. That's scary. 40%. Sales are up on my end because I doubled down on what was important.
So yes, he is essentially thinking he can profit off this. Now, of course, I have not given him a single click on any of his videos. I know how to get those easily. I've been good on avoiding giving him any money, any form of clicks, anything like that. I'm not doing it. I want to talk about some of his personal opinions. We're really quickly going to talk about one where he believes abusers can only come from abuse. Can't come from good families. That doesn't happen. What are you talking about? I don't know what you're referring to.
Before the next time you judge, just remember,
An abuser doesn't come from good people. An abuser is created by abusers. I just realized I'm the only one that actually has compassion for criminals. And I'm not religious, so I don't think that's really going to work out in my favor.
So Jimmy has feelings about people who decide to criticize him and want to save Kate. Now, this is going to be the second to last clip we look at for this part of a video because we're going to split this video into two. We're going to go into it though, so take a look at this clip.
Guys, we don't like to highlight the drama all that much, but every now and again it needs to be addressed. We're not happy with the way that my haters are trying to use a pretend advocation for saving Kate, but really their only goal is to hurt me. They know it, and now you do too. Kate, do you need to be saved? We had a fight.
Yeah.
There's nothing else going on. Don't hype it up.
Now, this final clip in the video is Jimmy Saroka's sister. He was a foster child until the age of 18, which does not excuse any of the shit he's done in my mind. That's just my opinion. But, you know, this is him getting in a fight with his mother. His sister was recording this. It was on Periscope. And this really highlights how he acts with people and how he's, just the skeeviest little prick. His mom seems genuinely nice. I think she seems like a nice person. His sister, clearly fed up with his bullshit, is recording this. And I think rightfully so. I don't understand how someone can berate someone who put love and trust into them like Jimmy does, because he does it all the fucking time with Kate. Kate seems like a very nice girl, but he treats her like a goddamn punching bag. And it's incredibly disgusting to me.
Because you are not my mother.
Fine, but you're not going to say your father did something he did not do.
And you're not going to say that you sitting by means that you did nothing either.
I didn't sit by. Your father did nothing. Guys are going to hurt you in a spine of that. They pushed on you repeatedly.
Well, I think it's important you spend the rest of your life trying to prove that to everyone.
I don't have to prove anything to anyone.
If you didn't, you wouldn't be trying so hard to do it.
No, when you stand in front of God and he tells you the truth, then you're going to feel sorry that you believed a lie.
I'm with God right now. I don't have to wait. I don't have to wait. But you do, because you like to wait. For someone to save you.
Believe a lie. Go ahead.
Nobody's going to save you.
I don't need to be saved.
Good. I'm glad. I do.
You can believe a lie.
I need to save myself.
Yeah, and if
From
you
all the
need
lies
to
around me.
your father never did anything to you.
Okay.
I knew my husband.
Okay.
You can believe what you want of me.
Mom, the reason I know is because I can control you just as easily as he did. And I won't. I won't.
You can't control me. Your father did not.
You overestimate.
He did not control me.
Okay. All right. Well, everyone else disagrees on the planet. And you know what? I'm not delusional. Everyone I've spoken to disagrees with that statement. I've done my research.
Fine, that's fine.
That's enough.
Nobody was there.
Well, you know what? I'm here. I'm here. He's not. Okay? Because he made some mistakes. And you don't want to own
that.
that.
Your father did not hurt you.
Okay.
You can say
All
anything else you want, but I'm sorry. You know,
You're
and
not
I will
sorry.
work with you.
You're
no,
not
I
sorry.
will work with you on everything,
You're
but I
not
will
sorry.
not have you standing here saying your father did something he did not do.
Okay. All right. That's all right. I
My
forgive
phone
you.
will not
I
charge.
forgive you.
I forgive you.
All right. Well, thankfully, I don't need your forgiveness. So
And
I
I don't
reject
need
it.
yours either.
I reject your forgiveness because I have forgiveness from God.
And I don't need your forgiveness either.
Then you should probably reject it. You rejected me anyway.
I never rejected you.
All right.
No, I'm not going to say your father did something he did not do.
Nobody's asking you to
You're
say it.
shaming his memory.
Nobody. I'm shaming his memory. I'm doing something with my life.
Good, I'm glad for you. But you don't do it at the expense of your father's memory. Saying something he did not
It's
do.
not at the expense of his memory. He doesn't have one. He's in the ground. Do you understand that? I know it's hard, Mom. I'm saying it out of love, not as an attack. It happened.
You can say it all you want. You were too little to know. And I knew what was going on.
And Christ will come to the little children. in the least of years.
You were so small you don't
Yeah.
remember.
Yeah. Be like children. Well, you are. So I guess you win. Because I'm the adult here right now, and that's ridiculous.
That's not true at all.
Okay.
You have to be right.
I don't have to be. Right now, I wish I
You're not
wasn't.
right.
Who's paying your bills? The government.
My retirement money that I paid in my whole life.
The government.
Yes,
government.
that I paid in my whole life.
The government.
And why do you think I'm keeping my
You
skills
are.
current in case that Social Security fails? That I have still all of my skills and I can work.
Mom, you're loyal property. And I think you should stick to that. As far as Dad, you guys say whatever you have to about me. You think whatever you want about me.
I don't say anything about you.
Well, you better believe your daughter's going to. Enjoy it.
Don't say anything about Jimmy. Don't mention him.
I'm not.
She learned over time not to listen.
I'm
to
watching my phone and
And
it's
you already know she's
9%
not
and it's
done.
going down and it's charging and I don't even understand it.
You already know she does whatever she wants, just like all three of us do. But the reason I'm going to get bored is because I'm honest. That's why I get to keep my life, and I'm not going to lose it to anybody else, including the government. We all select our portion. I say no to the crutches. Others call me whatever they want to call me. I'm just an honest guy. I'm not afraid. But
I'm
you
not
are.
afraid either. Nope. I am not afraid. And I will not cave in when someone tries
Did
to
he
get
hit
me.
you?
No. He did not.
He never showed any signs of PTSD.
Nope, not to me because
Because he's
he
a
had
good actor
nightmares
just like
at
me.
first. He had nightmares
Huh.
at first and I loved them out of him.
Come here. Come here. Let's show you what it goes with. Feel that? What do you feel? Feel how hard that's pumping?
Yeah.
Look at my face. Am I a sociopath? I'm an actor. So is your husband. You
No,
don't
he
understand.
was not. No.
Oh, okay.
I got to know him better than anybody in the world knew him.
How is your daughter? Confused?
Yes.
Alright, so is he. There are pieces that you don't want to piece together, and I do get that. Tell me it's a lie.
How could you even know? You were two
And I will sit smug.
under 3 years old. You do not have
You
your hippocampus is not developed. You cannot remember. You do not know. You were only 5.5 months old. 5 months old. And God noticed. No, he did not.
They did.
And the
Mom, just a little bit.
the pediatric
Mom.
radiologist said that you could even have been hurt in delivery.
Mom,
That's how fragile you were.
Mom, one little thing happened. You may or may not have been there. Mama, but that one little changed my
They
entire
did-
story.
They did testing.
They did that after I was in your care.
No,
Okay?
they did testing on.
All right. So
Uh,
let's
listen,
demonize Bobby.
can I
No.
say
Let's
this,
let's
please?
get together and demonize Bobby. Bobby let me know about the way that I have malnutrition. All right. I've seen photos of me extremely. Well, I wouldn't eat. Mom, I don't believe it. That's not enough. That's
You didn't
not
have
enough.
malnutrition when you were 5.
I was malnourished.
No, you
I saw a photo of myself with my belly bloated like I was an African child. Okay?
But how old?
Young enough to be in your care.
Yeah, we had a problem in the beginning because I was eating all the time and you weren't getting enough.
Why does a
And
baby
that's why they think that.
why does a baby reject food, Mom? Why would a baby put down their food? Why would anyone put down their food? What's the only thing that would thwart survival? Knowing that there was one thing they needed more than the food. Connection. And when they're not getting it, they put down the food and they cry. Right? They won't even eat. Yeah, something was wrong. I'm very smart.
You were eating fine. We had in the
Lie.
very beginning of the in the very beginning of your life, I had a problem with giving you enough milk.
I want you to tell me right
That's
now.
what the problem was.
Am I going to destroy you if I get you to the truth? You let me know if you need to settle right now. If you want to settle, everybody wants to settle in court. They want to settle here, they want to settle there, they want to play a game. Life's not a game. It's not a game. It's not a fight, it's not an argument. You know what I mean? And as we sit here talking about something so important.
So I'm going to give my final thoughts in the first part of this video, because why not? Jimmy Saroka is a manipulative prick whose ego, the likes of which I don't think I've seen online before. Even Onision, in a way, is slightly, not by much, but slightly more humble. It is impressive how a man who claimed to be an SEO research guy, who runs this weird cult, is so egotistical when he's earned none of it. He's not earned a single thing he's gotten. But he's prideful, he's full of his fucking ego, the likes of which I have never seen before. And it's impressive in a fucked up, sick kind of way. I think in the long term, Jimmy will be remembered on the internet as a flash in the pan. He never made anything with his career. Other than stealing, other than lying to people, other than just being an all-around fucking scumbag. I can't imagine life like that. I don't understand how people like him can just exist. I really don't. The good thing is, Jimmy, although he is growing in a way from this, isn't growing a lot, and he's not getting views. And nobody likes him. Those who do like him are probably trolling to get closer to him, which, bravo, bold on you, I wouldn't recommend it myself. In the long term, Jimmy's relevancy will fade. Jimmy's ideas will fade. And that's not a bad thing, I think. Feet Piece was a scam, a fucking... what's the word I'm looking for here? A fraud to begin with. He's earned nothing, he will be nothing, and in less time than you can probably imagine, he will disappear from the internet. Will that be a bad thing? No. No, that won't. Now for our Patreon outro. If you want to join the 19 other patrons who are on... If you want to join the 19 other patrons who are on my Patreon, you can join over at patreon.com/FUZHOU. Now, of course, at our $10 tier, we have Annie, Amaret Grown, Fee, Some Jagass, and Stephen Mayer. At our $4.99 tiers, we have Augie Burns, Ichi, and Union 573. At our $1 tier, in no name order because it's kind of messed up on my end, Sin, pronounced Sin, Crystal Bradley, Nat Waifu, Josh Boyles, Baleborn, Bizditch, Kim W, Lyra, Charlie, Sydney, and the Bean of England. Now again, I'm actually working on more content. I'm gonna hopefully follow up within the next week on a part 2 of this. Talking more about Jim and some other things. I'm hopefully going to be getting a new microphone soon. So that's positive. I kind of finished up this last little bit of this video with RTX voice, which sounds really good actually, which I was kind of nervous by. So if you want an endorsement for RTX voice, it's there. Also, if you subbed, I'll save this far in the video. If you want to go to bluegym.net/Fuzhou, you get a $50 off any pre-built PC, which in this market, that's pretty damn good. And there's some pretty damn good PCs, even on the low end, on Blue Gym. I recommend it. Big fan, friend of a guy who has a website, owns it. Good man. I trust him with my fucking computer. Anyways, with that, everybody, take it easy. I will see you guys next time, hopefully sooner. There'll be more live streams as well. I've been kind of getting back in the habit of that, so I will see y'all next time.